It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Discuss something that I meant to discuss a long time ago, but I can't believe I never got around to it, and that is the best counters for every hero. Now, I don't like to do videos like this because every hero has a lot of counters. It's not just one hero that is good against another specific hero, although, you know, obviously in some instances there are some direct counters, like for example, Helios traditionally counters critical hit heroes like Yasmin and Ishmael and all of that. Heroes with armor artifacts will counter heroes that do physical damage. Heroes with dodge artifacts will counter heroes with, you know, physical attacks, stuff like that. But there is a mechanic in the game right now that we took advantage of during cosmic battles. And this was kind of the suggested heroes to use that are available against a specific hero. In this case, it's best available heroes versus Astaroth. And somebody a while ago went through and scraped all of this data. It wasn't me. I'm not sure. I can't remember actually who did it. I actually wrote the blog post and saved it as a draft earlier this year. Completely forgot about it. So what I did is I went ahead and ran through it. I've got it right here. How to counter every hero in Hero Wars needs to be updated. All right. So before we look at this, some caveats. First of all, this is all based on what I'm guessing is combat history that Hero Wars has collected over the year. Okay, specifically during cosmic battles, maybe specifically during brawl events, maybe from the arena, maybe from Clash of Worlds, maybe from Guild Wars. It's hard to say where they're getting these suggestions from. Some of them make a lot of sense. Some of them don't make any sense whatsoever. But regardless, I've got the whole list right here. I'm going to go through and tweak some of these. For example, there's a lot of suggested use of Peppy in here. Don't believe that Peppy's actually that good of a counter to this many heroes, but there are some good ones like, for example, Artemis countered by Dante. Obviously, a physical attacking hero is countered by Dante. A lot of the mages in here have Isaac. A lot of the control heroes in here have Sebastian. So a lot of it does make sense, but this is not a team of 5 heroes. So for example, the suggested top 5 counters for Alvanor. Let's go with one here. The top 5 counters for Arachne are Daredevil, Peppy, Jorgen, Sebastian, and Isaac. First of all, I don't really agree with some of those. I think some of them do work, but obviously some of them don't work. But this is not a team of 5 heroes. You wouldn't use Daredevil, Peppy, Jorgen, Sebastian, and Isaac in the same team. This is just some heroes that you could add that are potentially good against Arachne. This isn't a 1 versus 1 kind of situation. You got to pay attention to what the other heroes are on the opponent's team, whether it's on defense or offense, what flag they're using, what patterns they're using. All of that will play into this. So we're going to go through this list and we're going to curate it a little bit. We're going to work on it. I've already got Augustus added. I've already got Ninja Turtles added. I've already got Lara Croft added. So I've brought it up to 2024, at least to the end of 2024. And we're going to go through this line by line over the next couple of weeks, next week or so, and really edit this down into my suggested, as well as your suggested counter heroes. What I need from you, what I want from you is in this video, let me know. If it's not on this blog post, let me know what kinds of counters that you would recommend for some of these heroes. Some of them are very, very straightforward. Like, for example, any control hero, you use Sebastian, right? Any mage hero, you use Isaac. But it's not always that straightforward. But if there's some stuff that I'm missing, maybe a key counter for Fafnir is I don't know, Mojo, and that's just not something that I would have thought of. I would love to have that kind of information in the comment section down below. It would be a nice way to collect some of this. A lot of new players need stuff like this, just a nice starting point, something to look at to consider what kinds of things to look for to counter a specific hero. You know, there's a lot of opportunity to fix some of this stuff. Daredevil obviously is countered by Helios, not here. Daredevil's obviously countered by some of the dodge heroes. And Sebastian's on there. Dodge heroes are not on there. So we've got some work to do with this list. But I think that together we can get a good counters list, or at least a starting point for some new players looking for how to counter every hero in Hero Wars. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? Can you provide any help? If you're the original author of this list, happy to give you props for this list if it is in fact you. I believe this community is the best community in Hero Wars, and we can make it even better. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.